In life, most of us are living by likes and dislikes. Our likes and dislikes dictate every action, every thought, every decision. If you observe closely, you'll see how much of your life is controlled by this simple mechanism. We think we are making choices, but in reality, we are just slaves to our likes and dislikes. If you observe the mind, it's always filtering things through this lens of likes and dislikes. Something comes up in your life, and instantly you begin to categorize it. This is what I like, and this is what I dislike. This is pleasant, and this is unpleasant. But here's the important question. Who are you when you are not bound by likes and dislikes? If you are constantly chasing after the things you like and running away from the things you dislike, you are not free. You are not choosing life. Life is choosing for you. People often say, I want to do whatever I like. If I do whatever I like, that's freedom. But is it really freedom? When you only chase what you like, you are bound by your preferences, your ideas, and your conditioning. The moment you start living by what you like and dislike, you have already given up your freedom. You are no longer choosing. Your likes and dislikes are choosing for you. They have become your masters. Why do likes and dislikes create bondage? Let me explain. If I like something, I am bound to it. If I dislike something, I try to avoid it. Both are forms of attachment. You may think that your likes give you freedom, but they only create dependency. You are constantly dependent on your likes for your happiness. Similarly, your dislikes keep you running away from situations, from people, from experiences. Either way, you are imprisoned by your own preferences. You see, life is happening. But if you are always living by your likes and dislikes, you are not really living life. You are only living a reaction to it. You are not experiencing the moment as it is. You are experiencing it based on your filters. You are filtering everything that comes your way, making your perception of the world narrow and limited. You are not experiencing life fully. You are only reacting to life based on your own conditioned responses. Freedom comes when you are not bound by these preferences. When you are not bound by likes and dislikes, you can see everything as it is. You can engage with life without being influenced by your biases. You can experience life in its fullest form without labeling it as good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant. You begin to experience the world as it is, not as you want it to be. You experience the present moment fully, without the clouding influence of your likes and dislikes. You might think that by doing what you like, you are living freely. But if you look at it deeply, doing what you like is the first step towards slavery. When you are constantly chasing after your likes, you are trying to fill a void that cannot be filled. No matter how much you chase your desires, they will always leave you wanting more. You are always in pursuit of something, but what you fail to realize is that the very pursuit of your likes is the trap. Your likes create attachments, and attachment is the greatest bondage. When you are attached to something, you cannot live without it. Whether it's a person, an object, a place, or an idea, your attachment binds you. The moment you identify with something, this is mine, you create an illusion of ownership. But the truth is, nothing is truly yours. Everything that you have, everything that you are attached to, is transient, temporary, fleeting. Yet you continue to create a sense of dependency on it. This is the nature of attachment. On the other hand, dislikes create resistance. Resistance is another form of bondage. When you dislike something, you create a wall around it, trying to keep it away from you. You may think that by avoiding your dislikes, you are avoiding pain. But what you fail to realize is that resistance itself is the source of much of your pain. The more you resist, the more you are bound. You are bound by the very thing you are trying to escape. True freedom comes when you are not bound by your likes or dislikes, when you are no longer controlled by your preferences, when you can engage with life as it is, without any judgments. You will experience true freedom. Freedom is not about doing whatever you like. It is about doing what needs to be done in any given moment, without being driven by personal likes or dislikes. In the yogic sense, the word for this is vairagya, which means a state of non-attachment. It means you are able to experience everything, but you are not attached to anything. You engage with life fully, but without the need for possession. You enjoy the moment, but without clinging to it. This is true freedom, when you are not bound by your preferences, but are simply living life as it comes, with full presence, full engagement, and full awareness. What we need to understand is that the nature of human life is that it can be shaped. Unlike animals or plants, which follow a fixed nature, humans have the possibility to go beyond their instincts, beyond their likes and dislikes. We have the freedom to choose our responses. This freedom comes with responsibility. It is up to us to choose whether we are going to live by our likes and dislikes, or if we will transcend them and experience life as it truly is. When we move beyond likes and dislikes, we create space within ourselves. We stop reacting to life and start responding to it. We stop being slaves to our preferences and start becoming masters of our own experiences. This space is where real freedom lies. And only when you create that space can you truly experience the depth, the joy, and the peace that life has to offer. So what is the way forward? The way forward is to bring awareness to your likes and dislikes. Don't try to suppress them or deny them. Just observe them. See how much they control your life. When you start becoming aware of your preferences, you will notice how they govern your actions, your thoughts, and your emotions. And with that awareness, you will begin to disidentify with them. You will start to see that you are not your likes, you are not your dislikes, you are simply the witness to them. As you start to free yourself from your likes and dislikes, you begin to open up to the fullness of life. You begin to experience life as it is without any filters. And in that experience, you will find the freedom and joy you have been seeking all along.